And I started using heroin when I was 15. I first tried heroin whenever I was in this room. It's just constant and compulsive, and it just takes over your will and your body.
Did you ever think that at the age of 15 you would be a full-blown heroin addict?
No, it's not like you wake up one day and think that you're going to be a heroin addict. It just slowly progresses from the small stuff, pot, alcohol, cigarettes, and it just keeps going.
Do most of the people you know try heroin recreationally?
It almost always starts out recreationally. No one starts off thinking, I'm going to do this every day. At first I didn't even like it. The way I saw everyone else was raving about it, so I'm like, well, maybe I should try it again. So then I tried it again, and from then on it was just kind of downhill spiral.
How easy was it for you to reach out to a dealer or multiple dealers and get the fixes you needed on any given day?
You just call up the dealer, tell them how much money you have, you go to the spot, they throw it through the window, you give them the cash, and you drive away. It's like that.
This one's from her dealer. How many beans will I get? 7 or 8? They're like fire. There's no BS. Allie says, I love you, Dad, and I said, I love you, Allie. And then she went into her bedroom, closed her door. She took a capsule of heroin and she snorted it, and it was so powerful she died instantly. Heroin is the first thing I think about when I wake up. It's the last thing I think about when I sleep. I just care about getting high. I wish I had all the money in the world so I could buy all the heroin in the world.
Did you know how deeply into heroin your daughter was?
No, I had no clue. I had no idea. And I discovered this after getting all her notes and all her journals and everything.
I was a blackout drinker. You know, everybody else had 1 or 2 shots, and I started and couldn't stop. So I know that I was born an alcoholic, because from the first time I drank, I couldn't control how much I took. Started smoking weed, started selling weed at work. So I was making a lot of cash. I started doing cocaine. And from the first time I tried cocaine, I did it, you know, every day for like 45 days straight on. And so that was the first time that I went to rehab. It had already gotten like kind of bad at that point. I was drinking at work, downing bottles of wine, doing cocaine at work, smoking weed. My mom had me arrested, and then the cops took me to treatment. I figured that I would give it a chance since I was still underage and trying to like abide by my parents' rules at that time.
So we're back, we're live, and we're late. We're still here, yes. Life Worth Living, starting right now. It's 10:26, and we are firm on the topic of drugs. Not only addictions in general, but I'm talking about drugs. Well, pardon our lateness. We just came out of a wonderful meeting here in our main branch and 3501 West Flagler Street. And today we saw a lot of young people come out that used to have drug problems, and they got over it, and they found a new high. They found something stronger than the substance that, I wouldn't say they were abusing, but they were being abused by that substance. Now, one thing that I saw there on this clip from that young lady was that she said that she was born an alcoholic. She was born already with this whole addiction, you know, embedded into her. And we want to extend once more the question. We want to put the ball in your court, and we want to ask you this question. What do you think is the main causer, or what pushes the most youth to be involved in drugs? All right? I'm not talking about addictions in general. I mean, there are people who are addicted to their video games, other people who are addicted to this thing right here, their phones. There are other people who are addicted to so many things, but I'm talking particularly about drugs. What do you think is pushing the drug epidemic through the roof among young people? Do we already have comments?
Yeah, I have here Christine. She's saying here hashtag first to comment. Also, Rebecca Faria saying YPG Orlando. Christine also saying hashtag Simeon. I have Lee Ismi saying YPG Texas on fire. Also, Annabelle Fuentes saying YPG Port St. Lucie. I have Rebecca Faria saying we made it. Yes, we did finally. I'm so sorry for the lateness. Also, Robert Baraja saying YPG Miami, and Annabelle Perez saying hashtag YPG West Palm Beach.
We just did something. We just went across into another layer of, we went into another country right now, and YPG Trinidad. Yes, all the Trini-born out there who are watching us, thank you so much for YPG Trinidad being on our page and watching our show. No, we love YPG all over, but no, it's always good to know when somebody else is joining us. I have Jorge Lanza from YPG Miami and Grego Morales who just joined us. And
I have Samuel Macedo. Oh,
that's me.
Yeah, he just joined us.
And I also have Rebecca. The first opinion of the night is, I think friends and other social influences are the main reason why people try drugs and alcohol in the first place. So that's her opinion, and we want to know about you. What is your opinion behind this matter? What is the thing that pushes it to happen? The catalyst for this drug epidemic. We want to know from you. Okay, we're going to go for a break. I really loved last night's testimony of Damien, because it talks so much about drugs, violence, gangs, and how people go through the worst of situations. And this guy had no support from his family.
Yeah, his life was a mess.
It was a real mess. And for those of you who did not see it, I'm going to show it to you right now. This powerful story of Damien Jackson, someone who came to the YPG very broken, very messed up. His life was and to be quite honest, in the 5 minutes that you're gonna watch this little bio on him, it's not everything. It's a lot, but it's not everything. There was many other things that have happened, and you can even find his book Should Have Been Dead. Yeah,
I have a comment before we go to the video. I have a comment from Christian Rosales saying, I think wanting to fill an empty space inside of you makes people use alcohol and drugs.
Exactly. So it's kind of like, and I'm going to talk about this in the next few minutes, but we want to go to this testimony because the testimony speaks way more than us. All right. This situation that he went through is something that really is going to open your eyes. If he got out, you can get out too.
I remember literally every day after school, when I would walk up to the door and turn the doorknob, I would literally sigh every day before. I would open as just, okay, what am I gonna walk into?
Things were much different now for Damien Jackson. His family had lived well in Miami, a lifestyle paid for by his mom's job with the mafia. But when she started feeling pressure by the police, they fled to a poor neighborhood in Georgia when Damien was 7.
I didn't see my dad around unless he was at home beating us. I want to talk to mom. No, but she's there drunk. She's there popping Percocets and pain pills. She'd say, I hate you. I wish I never had you. I should have just shoved you back up inside of me when you came out. You should have died.
With his sense of worth diminishing, Damien started getting into fights, taking his anger out on others.
I felt kind of like I was imposing my will on them. It's like, now they feel pain. I'm not nothing. I can beat this person. I can beat that person.
He also started smoking marijuana.
Get high, stay high, and just don't think about life. I didn't like to sit back and think how messed up my family was.
Then, when Damien was a teenager, his father announced he was gay and no longer wanted a family. Damien's mother took the kids and moved in with another man, but he didn't want a family either.
He would be so nasty. He would complain about everything. Until one day, he said to my mom, I'm sick of this. I don't want them here. You have a choice. either they go or you go. And my mom, she just lowered her head and said, sorry, y'all have to go. A door opened for darkness, and I just went and said, I'm unloved, no one cares about me, so I'm gonna keep going until I die. Someone's gonna kill me, and then this life will be over.
Forced to live on the streets, Damien dropped out of school and started selling drugs. He also joined a gang that, at first, felt like the family he never had.
You laugh, you get high, you drink, you rap, you make jokes, you go to parties, you talk together. But then, when the other side of it comes in, is when you start to realize, no, this is serious. When you're getting shot at, when people are trying to kill you. I was actually sure my entire life that I would die before 18.
At one point, he decided it would be better if he took a handgun and did it himself. But someone walked in before he could pull the trigger.
My parents didn't care, my sisters didn't care, brothers, uncles, no one. That's where I was at. It's like it was a day-to-day. I'd just rather die than to live like this.
After 2 years living on the street, Damien was arrested and found guilty for attacking an undercover cop. At 16 years old and facing 5 years in prison, he asked for help from someone he'd reached out to before.
And I always said that little quick, like, oh God, help me get out of here, kind of thing. But I think this time, sincerely, the difference was I had had enough. I said, Lord, if you are real, help me this time, because I need to see a sign. If you get me out of here, that's going to be my sign to me that you are real. And I promise you, I'm going to do my part.
Then, instead of pushing for jail time, prosecution recommended Damien be put on probation. The judge agreed and ordered Damien to go live with his father.
That was the first time I saw God work in my favor. I'm like, okay, I think this is my miracle.
Away from the gang and drugs, Damien bought a Bible and started reading, but he still felt something was missing.
I said, how can God accept me and forgive me after everything I've done? I knew that maybe I had a chance, but it's like an inner battle. When he helped me get out of jail, I knew, okay, this had to be God. But that didn't make me feel like, okay, I'm forgiven and I'm saved, I'm welcome. I still wrestled every day with the things I've done.
At church, a pastor started teaching him about God's love and forgiveness, but even then he found it hard to accept.
Every week I would ask him, man, because it's like I wasn't believing that he had accepted me yet and that I was really his. I realized I couldn't just expect for everything to automatically feel perfect. I had to believe. I had to believe that he forgave me. That was when I said, God, I'm no longer in this gang. I'm done with this. I am not doing this anymore. I'm yours. And I want more of you and less of me from now on. And I'm going to pursue you. I'm going to get closer to you. And I'm going to bring you to this whole world.
Having accepted God's forgiveness, Damien was able to forgive his parents and himself for his past life. At 21, he became a pastor in order to fulfill his promise to God.
I don't look at the world and say, oh, this person's so bad, they're so evil, they're so this. But if they had God in their life, then they could change. See, God didn't look at me the way people did. They saw a criminal, a gangbanger, a thug, a dangerous guy. God looked at me and saw a hurt child, a hurt soul. I had to find my peace and my happiness in Jesus. I had to realize his love is enough.
And that's the kind of love that I'm sorry.
Oh, no, sorry.
I got kind of confused because my crew is always out to get me. No problem. No, I'm here. I'm going to survive.
We're going to survive.
Let's keep going.
Okay, so who's going to say? You?
No, you read the comments.
Okay, he said I was going to read the comments, so I'm going to be reading your comment. I have here Liz Isme. She's saying youths usually resort to drugs because of the life they are exposed to. It becomes the norm. Then others turn to drugs because of depression, anger, and peer pressure. I also have here Annabelle Perez saying, what pushes someone to do drugs is the pain they hold inside, and they feel the only way to escape is through drugs.
So there are many reasons why people resort to things like drugs, and we want to ask somebody also open to our Skype. If you want to join the show and you want to be a part of the show on Skype, then you can do so. Just inbox us your Skype and we'll get in contact with you. Now, I have somebody who's on the line here, on our Skype right now. Tina, right?
Hey, Tina. Tina?
Can she hear us or no? Tina, are you there? All right, she's there, she's there. Can you hear us or no?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. We were on with Tina. Now, Tina, just before we ask you the question about the drug issue, how did you find out about the YPG?
You guys came to my school.
Okay, so we had a workshop at your school, right? Or was it that fair that we had at the school,
yes.
and you signed up, and that's how you found out about us?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how you see how important it is for our job of going into the schools and promoting these seminars and these workshops and these fairs, showing the youth that the YPG has a very positive outlook on life. But beyond just the positive, it's a lifestyle that's going to give you a life worth living. Now, Tina, a question for you. We're talking about drugs this week, and we want to know about you. In your opinion, we're not talking about what is right, what is wrong. We just want to know what you think. What do you think pushes a young person to do drugs, whether it's legal drugs or illegal drugs, like just cigarettes, alcohol, or like crack, meth, heroin? What do you think is what starts it all off?
I believe it's them not having enough faith in their mind, not thinking about them having God by their side, and they use the drug as, to escape the sadness that's going on in their life and so on.
So you think that they carry some kind of emotional problem, depression, anxiety, or some trauma like the abuse that we just saw in this testimony of Damien, how he was abused, abandoned by his friends, abandoned by his family, abandoned by life, and then you think they don't have any faith to lean back on, so they just snap under the pain of pressure. Have you ever lost anybody to drugs or something similar?
Yes, something similar. My brother has schizophrenia. It's where you smoke a lace blunt and it makes you lose your mind.
So that affected the way he thinks. It affected him in a major way, right? And how did that make you feel, knowing that you were losing your brother to an addiction?
Well, it felt really bad because he's my only brother, and I don't have my brother to grow up with.
All right. So now a question, Tina. In the few moments that you've been here with us here in Miami and being a part of the YPG, how have you been feeling? How has life been for you since you started coming?
It's been really good. I get to talk to a lot of people and make friends and talk to people about my similar troubles in my life. It's really good.
And have you seen any changes in you? Have you already seen improvements? Have you overcome anything within yourself?
Yes, I'm very good at making friends, and I'm very more talkative now.
So you are a person that would keep to yourself because of anything in particular, or like you were just like quiet?
Well, I was quiet before because I was too shy, but now I'm not anymore.
So you just broke out of that. Were you overcoming? I mean, were you battling anything in the realms of depression, in the realms of the way you were feeling as well?
Yes, depression.
So you were fighting with that, but how do you feel now that you have like a place where you can work your faith out, where you can have we could say a second family? How do you feel with that? Are you overcoming it? Is it just killing you, or are you killing it? How is it working out?
I'm killing it. I feel so much better.
All right. Now, Tina, a quick question before my wife goes in and she does her end of the interrogation. Where do you think you would be if you were never a part of this? If you had never come to this place? If you have never had found the YPG, where do you think you would be right now?
I think I will be in the sunken place. Where I'll let my depression get to me, and I'll feel, alone.
So you would definitely not be in a good place. You would be in a situation that you would not. We could say maybe you would not have survived if you had not met us, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, Bruna, it's your end of the interrogation.
I just want to tell you, Tina, that everybody from YPG, not only here in Miami, but people are cheering for you because you're here, sharing your story, sharing your opinion. I have Christine saying Tina and a bunch of little hearts. Also, I have Lizette Rodriguez saying hi, Tina. I have also Robert Baraja saying blow up the likes. And
I'm going to blow up the likes right now.
And Annabelle Perez, who is not from Miami, but she's also saying, amen, Tina. So everybody's very, very happy with your story. And I know you're going to get a lot further.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. This is the tip of the iceberg for Tina, and the tip of the iceberg for anybody who's starting now in the YPG. And we're like trying to pressure anybody to throw like that thing, oh man, no, you still haven't made it, or you haven't reached it, and all that stuff. Everybody works at their own pace, but everybody in the YPG has to see progress. They have to be taking steps forward and never steps backward. Now, what are your questions there for Tina?
I'm just trying to...
Don't worry about this. I'll solve it.
All right. So, Tina, I want to know, when we went to your school, what was your first impression? I mean, what do you thought about us? What are these guys doing?
These guys are weird. These guys are weird.
So, what was your impressions? Tell us about it.
Well, I really wasn't thinking that it would change my life around. I was just thinking this is just an ordinary group that I could just talk to someone and that's it.
And when you actually came, how you were received by the YPG? How the YPG family received you here?
Because I felt so welcome, and there were so many friendly people, and I felt really happy.
And how are you feeling right now? Are you happy?
Yes.
And what message you want to tell all your friends, everybody that is watching this show, or maybe you have friends that don't come to the YPG, people from your school, what message do you want to tell them?
I want to tell them to join the YPG group. It will change your life.
This is
Tina. Come on.
This is Tina.
Yeah.
No, this is what happens when YPG gets into the schools. We're going to be taking people like Tina out of depression, suicidal thoughts, drug abuse, a lot of traumas of the past. And as you heard it, for her, the reason why many people resort to drugs is that they don't have faith of their own.
Yeah.
And something happens, a bad problem. No, I mean, every problem is bad, but there are really bad problems. And then, boom, that's enough to set the thing ablaze. And now they're getting themselves deeper and deeper into that problem. Tina, thank you so much for your participation, and for all the Tinas out there who are taking their first steps in the YPG. Know that this is just the beginning. This is not a time for you to give up. You're going to have hard moments. You're going to have difficulties, but keep pressing on, keep fighting. You will reach it. We peaked at 47 views. And
where's everybody else? Come on,
everybody
guys.
packed their bags and just left.
No, come on, come back.
What is wrong? Why? Why? Okay, so my wife just did a perfect impersonation of me.
I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you? Like, okay.
When you guys are married, you're gonna see you're gonna become just like your partner, no matter who he is or who she is.
That's why be careful with who.
Yes.
Speaking of which, tomorrow, what day is tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Thursday, the Love Therapy.
No, tomorrow is International Women's Day, and I'm surprised that you did not know this.
I know this.
Tomorrow we are going to be celebrating. We're going to have a special here on women. I think I'm not even going to be on the show. It's going to be just you and some girls here, just having fun. Now, tomorrow, especially in the evening, we're going to be having a very special celebration of International Women's Day. So all the girls, all the moms, all the wives, the grandmas, the great-grandmas, the aunts, bring everybody down here to 3501 West Flagler Street. And wherever you are out there in your local YPG, take your mom, your grandma, all the women out to the Love Therapy tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Check your local times. Junior Rodriguez has a very interesting comment here. He's saying, I started at age 12 to 13. I started with marijuana. At 18, I was already mixing everything that I had at the time. All this brought me many problems in my character, in my temperament, and that's why I was imprisoned. Today, I have been clean for 7 years, and I have a happy life. Not only does he have a happy life, but also his son is also joining the YPG now, and it's no more than just a group, more than just, hey, come on, let's make it happen. We're talking about a lifestyle that will change you like it has already changed in just a short time the life of Tina. You have any more comments?
I have here Annabelle Perez saying, you go, Tina. This is just the beginning of what it is to come, more blessings to come. And I have here Ashley saying, amen, Tina. Gregory Morales saying, YPG, West Palm Beach is sleeping. I think so.
Wow.
I really think so.
So much sleeping right now on YPG West Palm Beach. Speaking of YPG West Palm Beach, no, the guys were amazing out there in West Palm Beach on Tuesday. You know, a lot of people came out. It was a great meeting out there for YPG Tour West Palm Beach. Next stop is Port St. Lucie. Get ready.
And guys, we are almost at 27 minutes of the show, so it means that we only have 3 minutes for you to share with as much people as you can. Come on, let's make it happen. Today we gotta show this video.
I'm gonna do something right now that I'm sure, I am positive, will rank up the views. And this is something that I need your help with. The guys out there in the, what's it called? Where is it? I don't have it here.
What?
Huh? But anyways, for those of you, when we reach the magic number 50, we are going to be looking for something else. And what is that something else?
I have no idea.
The magic number 100. Robert, think fast. I have here with me the reason why we do not have our, think fast, Robert, come on. We have here the reason why, once again, I told you the last time, and I'm telling you now the second time. There it is. I told you that we were going to raffle something very amazing in the show. No, not that. But we were going to raffle something very amazing on the show. But unfortunately, this human being here, again, let you down. He didn't let me down. He let you down. All the guys out there, you still don't know what it is. Wow. So when we reach the magic number 100, we are going to be having a raffle here on the show, like we used to do. We're going to bring it back. But we have to reach the magic number 100. Right now, we haven't reached
34.
The 50
so come
mark
on,
yet.
16 to go. We can make it. Share with your friends, invite your family. I mean, not only share, but go there and click on their names. Post their names here on the comments so they can come and watch with us.
Okay, we're going to go for a break. When we come back, we're going to be closing off the show. Hopefully, we'll reach the magic number 50. And we will show you what I've been trying. I've been really trying to do it. I've been really trying to do it. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to because you guys not helping us make this happen. Let's change this thing around. Let's show that YPG is united, YPG is together, and we're going to be together till the end. All right? Let's watch this promo when we come back. Hopefully, we'll reach the 50 view mark.
And I'm going to be showing you around today on our YPG's Got Talent. Stay tuned. guys, we're back, and I'm here with Robert. So tell me what was going on right now.
All the branches already presented their talent, lots of talent. Amazing singers, amazing dancers. It's been a blast.
So basically you're saying YPG's got talent?
Definitely.
And you're gonna see them right now. Stay tuned.
Alright guys, so we are here, we have a live performance going on right now, and we're searching for people out here and to see their opinion on the talent show today. And we're here with Tina. How's it going, Tina?
Hi, it's going good.
So what do you think so far of the talent show?
It's amazing. You see a lot of people with a lot of talent. It's very cool.
Alright guys, so we're here in the YPG event talent show, and we have here youth. What is your name?
Camilla.
Camilla, what is it that you do? What's your position in the youth group?
I'm the secretary for the state of Florida.
You're a secretary, so what exactly do you do?
I keep things organized and things going.
Okay, so we have groups for everything specific. We have media group, people for photography. We have a performing arts group, a sports group. So just keep in touch. We have a talent for you. You just gotta discover it. All right, guys. You can see how crazy and how much fun it was today. And we're here with one of the most talented men out here. What's your name? David. David, what's your talent out here? What's your talent?
This is my talent.
DJ. We're now to the end of the YPG talent show, and you can see how many youths, how immense it was. It was one of the, we made history here, one of the most youths that we had in so long. So we have here plenty of youths that we want to. Hey, what's your name? What's your name, sir?
Mauricio Flores.
Hi,
my name is Oscar.
Where are you guys from?
We're from Tampa, Nebraska.
Tampa, Nebraska. What do you guys think about the talent show?
It was awesome. A lot of fun, a lot of activities.
What, you were one of the
Yes, I got third place.
Third place?
Worked hard for it.
Hey, but that's where talent goes. And have you discovered your talent in the YPG? Or
yes.
YPG. So you guys can discover your talents as well. Join the YPG.
Please.
That was just a small recap of our talent show. Unfortunately, we did not reach the 50 mark view, but I do believe that tomorrow, can you do that again for me, please? Okay, for those of you who don't know what that means, one day you will find out what that means. We're going to be back tomorrow with more Life Worth Living. Remember, we're helping those who have a drug problem. If you know somebody, or if you are that person who has a drug issue and you want to quit, you want to stop it, look for us, 3501 West Flagler Street. The same way Damien was helped, the same way many others were helped, you can be helped as well. God bless. Have a wonderful night. We will see each other tomorrow.
Bye-bye.